Hello, my name is Sarah Jors and this is my video response to For Business 300. Peter Arnell was a country manager of Clayton SPA. Clayton Inc. was an incorporation that built a successful business around window-mounted room air conditioners, which it sold for residential and light commercial applications. How has Peter Arnell overcome the challenges he has faced as general manager of Clayton SPA? How it all started was he was raised in a working-class family on the outskirts of London. Arnell served 7 years in the Royal Marines, where he worked his way up to the rank of a captain before he left the Marines and attended business school in London. When attending business school, a brief stint in management consulting left him missing the sense of impact he had experienced in the Royal Marines. So then, in 1998, Arnell joined Clayton's Birmingham's office in a sales and marketing job that he thought would let him test himself again on the front lines. He was a born competitor, so he brought that into his everyday life choices as well as into his work. He also drove himself hard and expected the same from others. What I have gathered from the reading Clayton Industries, Peter Arnell, country manager for Italy, is a couple things. First is that Arnell saw the daunting challenges the company was having of sales dropping, as well as that the industry of air conditioners, not many survived. He took this information and then tried everything in his power to make it a more successful business. That's just what Arnell did. He went above and beyond. Arnell also was given the goal and placed into position for future growth in his business, and it would need quite a bit of future growth considering it was in its third year of losses and wasn't making much of any revenue. A challenge in itself was Arnell was being placed into a management position already struggling. Like any business, it's always challenging trying to build something up when it's already at the bottom. In the bigger picture of how Arnell overcame the challenges was he spoke with others in the business to get feedback and opinions. He went outside of his workforce to go learn as much as he could. I read in the section Decision Options, Arnell organized 2 internal conferences to expose them to outside input. He also held ongoing conversations with people who would raise alternative options. In the end, though, Arnell knew he did not have all the answers, but he continued to look and research. He didn't stop there. Do I think Arnell demonstrates the necessary leadership characteristics to be a country manager for Clayton SPA? Yes, I do. Like I previously had mentioned, Arnell served time in the Royal Marines, so already his work ethic and his competitive character gave him a strong set of leadership characteristics and skills from the get-go to help him in his role of country manager of Clayton SPA. One example that reciprocates his hard drive and expectation from others is when you read about how Arnell was trying to learn everything about how to improve his management skills and business approach at Clayton SPA. In one situation, he emphasizes that this was a time for immediate action, so he put in a request that all people need to postpone plans until further notice. This showed that if he was going to do so, he expected it from everyone else as well. He wasn't a manager that just said something and then didn't do it himself. Where I really began to pick up on Arnell's leadership characteristics was in the section Decision Options. I first read that at a manufacturing conference, production, engineering, and QC managers from Brescia described their situations and tested their emerging ideas with respected counterparts from places all around the globe. The Spanish, Belgian, and UK plants are just some examples. And in the marketing conference, the sales, marketing, and product development managers exchanged views with colleagues. Arnell set up opportunities like this so he was able to exchange ideas and expand further knowledge about leadership. Arnell wanted to gather as much information as he could because he thought that was important. Another example is when after meetings, Arnell took the time to meet with the top team individually for a more personal feel rather than sending out a mass email like some managers would have easily done so. From then, he took his leadership characteristics even further. He then met with film representative to show them how much money the operations were losing, and then the following week he made an appointment to meet with Clayton's bank to renegotiate terms on the country's credit line. All these examples I have just stated are efforts Arnell shows from his actions certainly demonstrates leadership. What is leadership? Leadership is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. After stating all these facts and given examples from the reading, I would say strongly that Arnell demonstrates the necessary leadership characteristics. Clayton SPA is in good hands. Thank you.